Don and Sam are definitely heroes in every sense of the word.
Don Bennett and Samantha Stein didn't start the day expecting to be heroes. On February 1st, they finished a tough exam and went to lunch at this Applebee's to relax with classmates, the same place Paul Clausen chose for lunch.
We're sitting at the table, we just got our food, and we hear what we sound like is someone snoring in the lobby.
We thought it could be somebody intoxicated, it could be an older person sleeping, we had no idea.
1 second Paul is standing there, the next second, he's on the ground.
I peek my head over the partition and I see a gentleman prone, swollen, blue, and he's having what we call Cheney-Stokes respiration.
Out of nowhere, two individuals arrived on scene.
Just our body language said we're taking charge of the situation.
In this small foyer, Don and Samantha checked his vitals and assessed Paul was in cardiac arrest.
And so I started chest compressions, and then Sam went ahead and started doing rescue breathing.
The light went on in my head, and I said, how can I provide care for this man? How can I make this outcome the best that it could possibly be?
He performed CPR until EMTs had arrived.
We basically took over. There were bystanders doing CPR, which was very effective, extremely important in our line of work. So we basically continued from what they were doing.
Your adrenaline does kick in, and it all just happens very fast, because they told us that we worked on him for almost 7 minutes, and I'll be honest, it felt like 30 seconds.
Like they had done it 100 times before. They did not hesitate. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Paul was rushed to St. Joseph's Hospital, where he beat the odds and survived. Much of the credit goes to Don and Samantha.
Two wonderful people came to my rescue and saved my life.
So when they found out he was survived, they were just overwhelmed and, just shocked. And it was good for them to see that something they had done had a positive effect.
It's not often that you get somebody who survives a full cardiac arrest. So it was pretty amazing.
Paul's survival is miraculous in itself, but considering the tragedy his family has already seen, it's even more so.
Well, my daughter and I are extremely close. It's just the two of us.
4 days before my 5th birthday, my mother passed away of ovarian cancer. So it's just been me and him for a long time.
My daughter would have been an orphan. She wouldn't have had either one of her parents.
As seniors, Samantha and Don had the chance to help even more people. They worked with patients doing clinical rotations in local hospitals. Samantha at Scottsdale Osborne.
Hello. Sam she's just fun-loving, she likes to learn, and she's very, the word I use is gregarious.
Don was at Mayo Clinic Hospital.
Don is just wonderful, hardworking, dedicated.
Hey, Mr. Jones, how are you today?
The two have cherished their time in the nursing program. Dawn plans a career in oncology, while Samantha wants to be an ER or air-evac nurse. Paul doesn't remember anything about the incident, but he jumped at the chance to meet his heroes.
I've been given a second chance, and that's why I'm so thankful to to Don and to Sam, because they gave me that chance to see my daughter graduate this this May.
The most rewarding thing out of any of this was actually hearing his story and hearing him thank us for doing something that we've been practicing for forever.
It took mere moments for Don Bennett and Samantha Stein to take action. Action that became a life-changing experience for everyone involved.
It was 7 simple minutes can really save a life, and we looked at how much that impacted his family, and I think that's where we felt the most emotion.
If I could say something to them, it'd probably just be simply, thank you, it'll never be enough, but you've changed his life, you've changed mine.
I will be forever indebted to you for my life and my second lease on life, and that I can never repay or tell you thank you enough, and that you guys are my heroes.